Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle. I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? I thank you for your donation, MR Dreaming with a Test. I appreciate that. We got AA on the PayPal side. We got A on the PayPal side as well. So, yeah, we got lots of A's. A's everywhere. Marla, what's going on? We got Maruta, Tarot Magician, Be Random with me. We got Effie. We got MR. We got Bartman. And I think that's everybody. Welcome. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on? It is hump day. Hopefully everybody has had plenty of humping. I have my tea, completely unrelated to humping, but, you know, just to mention it. I have my tea today. So there we go. We are all set. We are all set to go. All right. Let's start out with a little bit of the Gregory Scott and Tarot over here. And we have a question for A. A on PayPal donated early this morning. They got in first on the list. We're there. They said, hello, it's A here. Well, hello, A. What's going on? Let's see. Question for your stream using the thought. Oops. Okay. Using the thought. Well, there we go. I'm having issue with K. How should I handle it? Should I tell her everything? Well, I mean, just as a first reaction to that one, probably not. All right. You tell her everything or refrain from certain aggravation at this point, you know, just intuitively. Less intuition, more common sense, you know. You should never just do a core dump. You never do a core dump on anybody, you know. They probably don't want all that damn information in the first place. But that's it. That's it. So there's your reading. No, just kidding. All right, so let's see what we got here. We do have a little bit of manipulation happening as far as this goes. I do think that telling them everything would definitely cause a disturbance in the force if that's something that you're concerned about. But I definitely think that you should tell them the important points, right? So get to the important points. Here is kind of where I'm going. Here is kind of my thought. Here's where my direction is headed. But I don't think you should do like a complete core dump on this individual at all. I think that you're being partially manipulated here. Maybe they said something, or maybe they've, you know, sort of hinted at something that's not exactly beneficial to you in the long run. But yeah, I wouldn't tell them everything. But you do have kind of that veil behind the high priestess. In other words, let's keep anything that's going to aggravate it out of it. Let's try to talk adult to adult here. It sounds like it's already aggravated. It's already boiling up, and that's not really something that you want to have, you know, making it a little bit even worse. So definitely don't aggravate it any further. But you do want to talk adult to adult. Here's the information that I think you should have, and here it is in a very logical format, right? Here's the problem that I'm seeing. Here's the resolution that I'd like to get to. So definitely keep a veil behind the high priestess, but you also as well, you want to get that information out there. I think once they have a level of information or kind of understand where you're coming from or where you would like to be at the end of the day, I think that you have more of an appreciation of your side. Definitely is not a big problem. But yeah, you definitely don't want to just dump everything out there, right? But again, you're being manipulated. So you may want to start questioning, like, what is in it for me? How is this, you know, actually going to be aggravating or something like that? So you definitely want to look at that. Overall, you need to close the door on what's aggravating us. We can't keep it open. We can't keep it out there and constantly be regurgitating it and looking at this 5% and looking at this other 5% and then bringing up this other 5%. I don't think that's good for anybody. Get to a point to where you just cut everything off. You put things on the table that need to be done. And I think that is going to be a gold star for you at the end of the day. At least that's what the thought thinks. Karima, thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's look. We got another PayPal, but before we do that, we got a couple of MRs on there. Let's look at a little bit of MR. You know, I'm kind of in the mood over here to go ahead and start off with my tarot. By the way, I ordered stickers for the Tasty Tarot. These are not little tiny little stickers. In each order, you get one sticker, and it's big. It's like 4 inches by 2.5 inches. So it's like a big sticker for the Tasty Tarot. So you're going to get one of those when you order. I'm also going to try to put some other extras in the box. So it's going to be like opening a gift or opening something grand as it goes. And you also have a couple of Hershey's Kisses in there as padding instead of using the traditional padding. So we got a lot of good things. That's going to Kickstarter probably in 2 weeks. I want to get the stickers and I want to get the prototype deck. And once I have those two, I think we're ready to go to Kickstarter with that. And we're going to put a pretty reasonable goal at 3K, which we got before anyway. So hopefully we'll be able to double that, get that done, and see how many that we will end up printing indeed. So yeah, I already have the printer lined up. I have the prototype lined up. I've got everything in place. I just need basically to get out there and make it happen. So there we go. 4 inches is big. Hey, it's big for a sticker, you know? It's not the size that matters. It's where you put the sticker. Dreaming with Tess. It's not the size that matters. It's where you put the sticker that really matters at the end of the day. Crafty lady, what's going on? All right. D's current feelings for me. Page of Swords, hesitancy with reality. I think D has this level of fantasy right now. Like this is kind of where they're going, or this is kind of what their thoughts are, and it doesn't coincide with what you're thinking or where you're going. You know, you just got to sort of realize that with that. I think that they are sort of volleying for a level of control right now, and that's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. You got the Magician. I need to do things my way. I need to do things my way or the highway at some point where it goes. The Four of Pentacles as well just kind of says that they're not really relaying a lot of the stuff that you've been waiting for, not really relaying a lot of the information that you would kind of like at the end of the day for this particular connection. So there we go. A little bit of that. We got another PayPal donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We got AA on the PayPal list as well. Next, we got D's next actions towards me. So there we go. Let's see what's going on with that. D's next actions. What kind of actions are they going to protrude, or at least put maybe the 4 inches? We'll see with that. Knight of Cups. Again, they're coming in with like this romantic feel. They definitely want you to understand that they're in it. They're dedicated. They have this overly romantic kind of look and feel as it goes through here. You do have the High Priestess, which I think one of the next actions is to do a little bit of a core dump on you. Like sort of share this and that and this and that. I think that they basically want to just put everything out there and hope for the best at this point and see where it's going to go at the end of the day. Overall, the next actions look like they just not well planned, not well thought out, and you know that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. Not well thought out, not well planned. Story of my life, at least. Let's see what Dreaming with Tess has in their life. Then we go on to hop over to the PayPal list. We got AA on the list. All right, where's Ultraviolet? Ultraviolet's having a rough time today. I don't know what's going on, but Ultraviolet is having a rough time, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully she gets better. Anyway, finances and career. Let's go with the finances and see where that's going to take us tonight. King of Wands, finances. It's up to you. I really think that you have what you need to be successful in finances. You have the beef that you need to be on the line, or making yourself a success, making yourself where you need to be. King of Wands is a very fiery aspect, which is good in a lot of ways, because it says, hey, this is a level of control. This is a level of command that I have throughout this. So that's kind of where it's at, right? Karima, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. 10 of Wands, finances. I really think you're going to have a rough time in the next month. I really think you have some unexpected things. You have some things that are dragging you down. You have some things that aren't exactly on your side, and you're going to have to kind of deal with those step by step as it sort of goes through. I think that's going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. The Devil says there are some things that aren't on your side, so be careful what you sign up for as far as finances, as far as investing, as far as sort of pushing through to that next level you definitely want to be concerned when you have something that's too good to be true, because you don't want to sign up for that. We want to be cautious about what we commit to, where we're at, what we're doing with these finances opportunities as it goes through. Page of Wands just says, be careful of what we're doing financially, right? You would definitely want to research it. You definitely want to make sure everything's going to be cool, everything's going to be good, and overall, it's going to look good after you got a little bit of that in the mix there with Chris, or what's going on. Appreciate you being there. All right, let's see career. Intuitively, I think career is rocking and rolling. I don't think you really have any big problems or big setbacks as it goes with career. Queen of Swords does show a level of mastery with career as far as what you're doing and where you're going. I think that you have an opportunity to either be promoted, or you have an opportunity to basically have a one-up in your career coming up soon. In fact, I think before the end of the summer, you're going to see some hints about sort of how we pursue that, how we make that happen. I think that's going to be some very important aspect, right? We have a double sword. You got the Queen of Swords along with that Knight. You have that double anticipation. You have that double movement, and I think that sort of promotion, or at least moving forward, moving up, is going to be an opportunity for you. This could be with a different company, though, kind of that Ace of Wands feel along with the King of Cups, but I would definitely sort of pursue that and make it happen. Again, before the summer's over, again, I think that you have an open door to either just step into the next part of your career, and I think that's going to be an excellent opportunity for you. Definitely something you can look forward to with all of that. I'm looking forward to AA on the PayPal side. Let's see where that is going to go. A little bit of an art of adventure is going to be there. All right, AA, they want to know something. They want to know, Mom, treating control issues, control or narcissist. All right, let's see what's going on with old Mom. We need something on the adventure side, and that is going to be the art of adventure tarot, making it happen. Very cool indeed. Sandy, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. All right, so we got Mom, and Mom has been an issue. Mom has been an issue over here. She's treating me poorly, treating me the way that I don't want to be treated. Dreaming with Tess, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Kim, I appreciate you hanging out. Welcome to Hump Day. Hopefully everybody had a lot of humping today. If you didn't, make up for it tomorrow. You know, there's always tomorrow. It's just a day away. All right. Control issues, narcissism. What the hell's up with Mom at this point? Well, Mom's overloaded right now. We clearly see that with this 10, okay? Mom's overloaded. Mom's not quite prepared for what is going on. They have too much to deal with. They have too many things on the plate, and it really feels like that this is not a good opportunity for them, or this is not a good place where they're happy. So part of this is just this level of malcontent, or just basically not being happy with what's going on, how things are moving, how things are progressing, and stuff like that. Just a level of malaise that we have as well. The Page of Swords says they really don't want to complain to anybody too. They're just like in that mode where, hey, I don't like things, I'm frustrated. And at the end of the day, you know, they just don't want to just unload that on somebody else. They're already sort of shouldering all of the burdens with that. They don't want to transfer that to somebody else. So that definitely has that feeling of, oh man, this is really, you know, working my nerves. This is really pulling me back and ruining my mood. High Priestess says, if you really sort of start questioning them, start talking to them, I do think that they'll sort of level up with you and say, yeah, you know, here's what's going on. Here's how things are. But you need to have that socialization. You need to have that caring voice, that caring look from that. And I think that's something that they will appreciate and get it done with that. Overall, the Four of Swords, just give them some time, give them some separation. I think they're going to be able to recover from that. Not a problem at all. I really don't think this is like a permanent thing. Again, it looks temporary. It just looks like they're shouldering a little bit too much of the load right now. And that happens. See, if I don't have my tea, I shoulder too much of the load as well. Yeah, I have my chamomile tea. If you haven't seen the card that's dedicated to chamomile tea in my Tasty Tarot, you will see it because it's coming very soon. I got the prototype deck on the way. I got stickers on the way. This is going to be a fantastic little deck, and you will love it. All right, hopefully at least. All right, Karima is next. All right, S's current feelings for me. Where are we going? What are we doing? You know, tonight I'm in the mood for some heaven and earth tonight. Heaven and Earth Tarot is gonna be good. It is going to be fantastic, right? Love that. I love that. I think it's gonna be great. Sandy, there's a link in the description to my email. If you don't like fast pace, this is probably not the place to be because I'm fast paced. I think fast, I talk fast, I act fast, but I make love slow. So you know, you gotta have that balance. You got to have that balance and all of that. But yes, Sandy, look at the link in the description. It has my email, has my contact information. You can hop in there. You can email me, all of this other stuff. We've got Mina, Crystals and Paint joined as well. So what is going on? All right, S's current feelings for me. Where are we going? And we got Anne. Apparently, Anne phase 1. we got Anne phase 1. All right. Man. You know, that is interesting indeed. That is interesting card indeed. You just have the great strength at this point. I really think that they're at this opportunity. They're at this level that they like right now. They just have this level of control. They have this level of command over things, and it is looking very sort of good with that, right? You got the injured warrior, the wounded warrior on here, but the fact that they're able to sort of unload some of this, the fact that they're able to communicate with you and definitely get on the same page with you is a definite boon to kind of, you know, where they're feeling, what they're doing, and how they're going. So I definitely think that's going to be good overall as far as the feeling. I do think you have a level of separation that you are going to see in the next 2 weeks, but you just kind of have to, you just kind of have to put up with it. You know, this is not something that's significant, not something that's substantial. It's something that you just kind of have to put up with. You just kind of have to see where it's going, what they're doing and whatnot. This is definitely not something overall that's going to last because you have that level of separation sort of bumps into the 10 of Swords over here with Ruin, right? Just the connection is just sort of not, the connection to that loneliness and the connection to that isolation is going to be sort of severed. It's not going to be something that lasts forever. It's definitely going to be something where, yeah, you kind of can adjust to it. Everything is going to be cool. Everything's going to be okay. It's just not that big of a deal. So separation a little bit. Overall, the recovery process is going to be good with that. All right, we got a general love reading. We got Jay. We're madly in love with Jay. If I'm in love with somebody, I'm going to have the grape juice edition over here of the grape juice edition over the, you know, we got all of the Push Kitty decks tonight. We'll use more of the Push Kitty decks tonight. We've been taking a little break from the Push Kitty decks, but now we need to put them on the line. Mizrak, what's going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. All right, let's see where this is going to happen, where this is going to go. General love reading. Karima, thank you for your very generous donations. I think Karima has actually paid my mortgage last month. Thank you again. I greatly appreciate you. My mortgage company supports Karima. My mortgage company loves Karima. All right, let's see where we're going with this. General love reading with Jay. Jay is, you know, Jay is one of those where if it feels good, Jay does good. And Jay is definitely one sort of searching for that next high, searching for that next good feel as it goes. And if they're not sort of getting what they need, if they're not getting the connection that they like out of that, they definitely sort of wander off and look for the next shiny object as that goes. Six of Swords says you have to have an infinite level of patience with this particular person. So if you're able to do that, you're going to be better off at the end of the day. Six of Cups says at some point they sort of move into this friends with benefits or this distant kind of relationship with that. And you're going to have to kind of expect that. That's kind of where they ultimately wanted to be in the first place. But yeah, just kind of have to put up with it as it goes through. But you know, there we go. All right, we got Anne. Phase 1 still reading a project. Let's get a little bit of reading on the reading project that we have right now. Let's see what kind of project that we got going on. All right. Is the project right now going to be good, indifferent, or just fantastic, or fantastico? We'll see what's going on with that. Four of Cups, you got the star in the page. You definitely want to keep on track. This is a project where you don't want to wander off. You don't want to like wander off into the next zone or into the distance or anything like that. You want to keep right on, right? You want to keep right on target with this. The Four of Cups says sort of what we're doing works. The star says keep chasing what we have, keep chasing the beauty, keep chasing the wonder. And I think that's something that you will really like at the end of the day as far as this goes. You got the Page of Swords over here too, right? I think other people have sort of said something. They have made it a little bit vocal as far as where they like to be, what they want to see here. And it's definitely something where you can listen to them and have a lot of good stuff happen throughout that particular info or that particular kind of thing with that. Am I yeah, that's easy for me to say. Am I in a better place compared to long ago? And that'll be the end of and phrase one. And then we'll go hop over to YouTube. User's got the double shot tonight. The double shot. It's happening. It is happening tonight with the YouTube user double shot. Am I in a better place? Six of Cups? Yeah. 10 of Pentacles? Yeah. 9 of Cups? Yeah. I think you're in a better place. You're in a place where you understand your limitations. You understand kind of what you can do, what you can't do. Because I think a lot of times we get those confused, get those mixed up a little bit. And I think you're on that level to where you kind of have a pretty clear understanding of where you're at, what you want to do, where you want to pursue, what you want to sort of be at the end of the day. The Knight of Cups as well just says a lot of your passions are more open or more direct as far as it goes. And that's something that, you know, you kind of like to see. This is something very encouraging indeed. 10 of Pentacles is kind of that mode to where, yeah, I have that level of happiness. I have that level of commitment. So overall, we're going to go with a thumbs up. Maybe the party balloons. Got Mina and Karima. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. That's the end of and phase one. YouTube user is back. YouTube wants to know if they're going to lay my ass off. I'm really worried they're going to lay me off. You know, just as a... I need some water, apparently. We need to drink some water over here. Tarot Reader agrees with me. Tarot Reader's like, drink some water, man. Well, anyway, think orange juice. Thank you very much for your feedback. I greatly appreciate you. Hang on, let me mute while I cough. All right. May have to get the good medications tonight. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Is my current job safe? They're going to lay my ass off. I don't know. They're going to lay you off. The little Buddha is going to tell you all the information right here, right? All the information right here. Now, let us remind the audience over here that YouTube user has gotten 2 big raises. They are basically substituting in for management when management goes on a vacation for a week. That's not the person you lay off. I mean, come on. So somebody in chat that's been working, that has been working, that's rocking the working world. Do you think the one that they're going to lay off is the one that substitutes for managers? Like, if my manager's gone, right, I don't like roll a dice and go, oh, Fred in the corner that sweeps the floor, I think he should be the manager. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. So it just as a default, I think that you're doing all right. All right. Anyway, big restructuring. Let's see where that is going to take us. And yeah, you know, at the end of the day, we'll find out what's going on. You got a 4 of Cups. You know, there's certain levels of people that they kind of don't like. Oh man, I don't think you're going anywhere. I mean, this is, I mean, I don't, you know, no matter how negative, like even the worst pessimistic glass half full tarot reader on the planet, glass half empty, I'm sorry, tarot reader on the planet is not going to be able to read this negatively. I'm sorry, you can't. What do we got? Eight of Pentacles, home run, busted out of the park. Thank you. Have a nice day. Are we done here? I think we're done here. Eight of Pentacles is the last card. Yeah, we're done. It is pretty clean. Pretty clean reading indeed. Wheel of Fortune talks about what goes around comes around, the steadiness, the predictableness, the day-to-day activity we've always done definitely has sort of an impact on us, and that's kind of going to be fantastic overall. But that 9 just says you are concerned, you are worried for absolutely nothing. I think we're going with the thumbs down for the restructuring, massive layoffs on you. I don't really think so. 8 of Pentacles at the no. 8 of Pentacles is the last card. I mean, even the worst tarot reader on the planet would be like, yeah, I think you're all right. I think you're all right. I think you're all right. You're going to be sitting there doing your work, doing all the work that you like to do. All right. What's me and the freaking Libra? There's still no contact. What is the final outcome? What's the final answer to our connection? Well, let's see how it's gonna go, because this Libra ain't looking good. You got a little bit of that balancing scales. You got a little bit of that justice card mixed in with the mix. With the mix. Where's it going to go with that? 6 of Cups, let's just be buddies. We're going to be buddies. We're going to be buddies with that. We'll encounter each other at work. Definitely sort of an at work, sort of a looking glass kind of thing as far as it goes. 8 of Swords says you're kind of restricted from actually doing anything. You're kind of restricted from getting on the hopping on the Libra as you would like to do with that. 3 Wise Buddhas just says again, we do have a friendly relationship. We have an open opportunity here. Friends, maybe friends with benefit, whatever we're going to do. It just looks like that. Yeah, this is going to be rough to get going. And it's sort of just a restricted environment where I can't get the level. I can't get that happiness that I'm looking for. I can't get that focus that I would like to see here. The 6 of Pentacles says you do get a second opportunity. We discussed it before. Again, you will see them again. You will see an open opportunity to hop on that and at least sort of see where that's going to take us, what it's going to do, and get some action with that. But yeah, I think let's just be friends at this point, sort of looking as far as that goes. Speaking of friends, I got my best friend, AS. AS wants a high-tech job. I don't know what high-tech is. I don't know. Technically, I do high-tech stuff. I don't know. Big tech job, the big tech job. Will it happen? Will this give me the opportunity that I need in that? Let's look at the dark mansion to see where that is going to take us right now. Where that is going to take us. We want a big tech job. I don't know what that is. Technically, I work a big tech job, but I mean, I'm just going. All right. We'll see. We'll see. Will I get a big tech job? Oh, man, before the end of 2023. That's kind of aggressive there. They are, big tech jobs do hire in the summer, basically. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. They do hire in the summer for the most part. But, yeah. Actually did I did a survey of the people at my work, and I think like 75% of the people were hired during the summer, other than offshore. Offshore is hired pretty much any time, but the onshore were hired predominantly in the summer. I mean, by like a large margin. All right. Will I get a big tech job by the end of this? 9 of Cups to the Hermit, the 7 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. I think you get an opportunity indeed. And I think the opportunity is going to be something you definitely want to jump at. I really think that they're hiring. I mean, they're really, really hiring at this point where you're at. So I think you have some multiple good opportunities. And I think that, you know, that you can jump on some of that. The Hermit is kind of a safe landing zone to where there are some unique opportunities in the tech world. So you definitely want to kind of sort of say, this is my flavor that I like, right? Some people like the salmon, some people like the chicken, some people like the pork roast. It all depends on kind of where you want to go, what you want to do. But this is something where you may need to get a certification, or you may need to get some additional training. to sort of hop in that indeed. Ace of Cups basically says the opportunity that you want, opportunity that you need, opportunity that gets you excited is going to be an open door. And it's going to be something that you can get. So, yeah, overall, the Seven of Swords says it's almost like that somebody who didn't call you back suddenly calls you back. And I think that's an interesting aspect, right? Seven of Swords, the return, the escape, especially with the Hermit. Somebody who you thought wasn't going to call you back indeed does call you back. And I think that's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for you indeed. We got Reiki and Samantha. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Overall, we're going to go, yes, you're going to be able to sit there and you're going to be able to do the high-tech job, whatever the high-tech job is for your particular industry. But yes, you know, could be a DBA, you could be an app programmer, you could be a, I don't know, you could be a dev, you could be somebody that just writes the back-end stuff. You could be a front-end interface person. You could do data analysis. You never know, right? Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see where we're going next. We got Sarah is next. How can you help the best friend? Sarah, you are on the list. Let's get a little bit of karima action in the mix. Where are we going to go here? Has S been missing me today? Ooh, let's see. I want a very vocal deck for this one. I want some stories tonight. I'm in that mood where I need all of the stories, all of the excitement, all of the anticipation. That is happening. Indeed. Samantha is getting a cat. That is fantastic. Well, good luck with that. That sounds like fun with that. Anyway, all right, we're going to see about that. All right, so has S been missing me today? And what kind of thoughts are we having? What kind of direction are we going with this kind of particular thing as well? We got the Five of Pentacles. They do miss you. Look at this. That Five of Pentacles. Wait a minute. Let me put this other deck up. All right. It's getting kind of crowded on this table. All right, the Five of Pentacles. Look at this. Look at that. Sort of, man, the warmth, the level of sort of that love, the level of just being there for each other. I do miss that indeed. You know, I really like that. The Five of Pentacles. There's something missing. There's something not happening. And I'm kind of upset that I'm not within that as well. Six of Pentacles does say that you give this level of you give this level of pleasure, you give this level of sort of anticipation and good feelings, right? Sort of delivering things that they need. And I think that's kind of one of those things that they're sort of missing today indeed, because this is like the Queen of Pentacles. And we talk about you kind of being that Queen of Pentacles ability, the Queen of Pentacles power, where you're bringing in a lot of good emotions. You're bringing in the level of stability and all the stuff that's sort of exciting. And you know, overall, this is going to be good. That is just going to be good as far as it goes with that. Now, Seven of Pentacles, we have worked together to build this foundation. And right now, I don't have the foundation that I kind of need to sort of happen with that. Anyway, Lani gives me the foundation, though. Lani, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. All right, well, let's see what is going with that. All right, what thoughts do we have? So they are missing you. We do have a lot of thoughts, a lot of focus, a lot of concentration, missing that love, missing that connection, missing that warmth. You know, you don't really need the warmth because it's 105 degrees in Texas today. But I mean, other than that, but yeah, there you go. All right, we'll see. Crafty lady, reminded me when Mr. Crafty got going discussing your jobs. Yeah, you know, I don't like discussing my jobs. I don't like discussing my jobs, you know, but I mean, I'd rather discuss anything else, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right, Azazel, you gotta go. Azazel, your annoyance factor has exceeded my tolerance level. I'm sorry. We did have, wait. We did have somebody that, I need to post this on the thing. Can we see it? All right, let me look this up. Speaking of, let's see. Speaking of this, somebody posted something hilarious. I ended up banning him, but I thought it was kind of funny. Let's see. Where did it go? There it is. All right, here we go. All right, see, they said, so it was on the Lisa Hunt's Fairy Tale Tarot. They said, you have such a limited vocabulary, and it seems a very limited knowledge, basically of art and of your educational and your art knowledge is very limited, and you don't understand folklore, and you need to stop wasting my time by going on and on about comparing this tarot to other decks. And so my reply was, you forgot to insult my mother in your reply. Please address this immediately. So that's my reply. So if you insult me, I'm going to remind you that you forgot to talk about my mother in the reply. So, you gotta fix that. You can't insult me without talking about my mother. That's illegal. That's illegal. I'm just saying. Anyway, Amerah, thank you for your donation. We got Lani, thank you for yours as well. But yeah, apparently I'm uneducated hick down here in Texas. But I'll wear that badge with honors. I'll wear that badge with honor. Okay. Anyway, let's look at this thing. All right. What thoughts have we been having about me? Page of Cups. You're not as emotional as you used to be, right? You're not as emotional as you used to be. You used to be more forward with the emotions. You used to be more sort of on target with some of these emotions. And it really feels like that you're just not as emotional as you have been in the past. So definitely with that Page of Cups, sort of that disconnect or not on the same page or anything like that. Two of Wands as well. You've been kind of distant, like you have been thinking about something else. You have been looking at something else. It's like you almost have been interested in something else. Indeed, that's kind of what they have sort of the thoughts about, sort of moving through that. Ten of Wands says that you are holding on to a lot of grief. You're holding on to a lot of things, and they're kind of wondering where that's going to go or where that's going to take you at the end of the day as well. But the Seven of Swords says, hey, they want to readdress some things that you've started to talk about, but you didn't finish talking about. There's this level of connection, this level of reply, this level of, sort of being up front that they really kind of want to get into in this particular case with that. We also got Karima, phase 1 over here with this next one. How is he viewing me right now? Let's see. We're thinking of our meeting yesterday and all this other stuff. All right. How's he viewing me? How are we viewing each other? How are you viewing me? Let's see where that is going to go. Oh, man. Let's see. Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. Man, okay, here's how they're viewing you. As somebody who just drops off some emotion, drops off some thoughts, and then backs up and waits for reaction. That's kind of how they're feeling. That's kind of how they're looking. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Samantha, we'll get to that last donation. Tomato. There's always tomatoes. Just a day away. But thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. By the way, there's a donation kind of no more for tonight. But yeah, you dump some things off and then you wait for a reaction, right? So you have this package of information, this package of things, and you sort of dump it through and you dump it out, and then they kind of like, hope for the best and sort of wait, right? That Chariot, I got to move out. I got to sort of move through, and you sort of wait for maybe a reaction. You wait for maybe an opportunity to kind of go forth with the next level or whatever. But yeah, sort of dump and go. That's how kind of they're viewing you at the moment. Ten of Swords says that you're definitely shifting in your thought process. You're definitely shifting into different thoughts or different opportunities or a different place than you have been before. And that is what they're thinking about you. All right, what do you think about a meeting yesterday and all of that other stuff? All right. Let's look at what they thought about meeting and what they did and all this other stuff. But I mean, that's it. Lani, you're good. You're good, Lani. You're perfect. You're perfect as always. Lani, you are perfect, my friend. Thank you so much for your donation. I got you today. Greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's see. To think of a meeting yesterday. Knight of Swords. It was too short. It was just too short. Like we didn't get some of the level that we needed here. Nine of Wands, so there was maybe not enough emotion in this aspect, not enough of a look-see through here, and kind of confused about where you wanted to go at the end of the day with this as well. The Tower says the conversation did collapse a little bit of what was sort of predictable, what was kind of on the same page as what we're doing, and it almost like that you want them to make a choice. You want them, you're kind of, you know, like you need to make a choice as far as this goes with that. All right, how do they feel when they told them if they love me, why don't you dump her? Why don't you dump her on the curb and be with somebody you like better? Let's see where that is going to go. Where that is going to go with that. Hanged Man, that's not the way they see it. That's not the way they see it at all. Four of Swords says they're not quite prepared to make that move. That's their initial reaction, right? The Hanged Man, I don't see that on the same page as you. Definitely not there. Four of Swords, I'm not ready to take any action immediately with that. The Magician says that's sort of up to me. That's my decision, not your decision. Again, I'm just letting you know what they thought about it. Entertainment purposes only. But that Ace of Wands says, you know, I've started something already. And we see this before in some of your readings. They've started some things in the background that you may not be aware of, that you may not be on the same page of, that I think it's going to be eventually kind of, you know, on focus or kind of ready to go, ready to rock and roll as it moves through. We got Anne, phase 2 tonight. Let's do a little bit of Anne with the Grape Juice edition is back. If I focus very hard in July, can I just knock that project out? Can I just get that project, throw it on the table, and be the way that I would like to be with that particular project? All right, focusing, yes, yes, and yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't see any problem at all getting that getting that to be had as far as that. The Sun, July is your month to focus. July sort of has that ramp down where it feels like it's not as difficult as this would be in August. In September, this doesn't feel like it's as difficult as it would be otherwise. King of Cups definitely says we're on the right page. We're on the right, we have all the abilities that we need to make this happen. We definitely can do that. But the Ace of Pentacles says you need to keep going. You need to focus hard. This is something where you really need to hyper focus on that in order to make that happen, right? We can't just sort of half-ass it and hope for the best with that. Let's get a little bit of a general for the July. Can we do that with some Grape Juice editions? I love the Grape Juice edition just because I can use my weird accent, you know, my Texas accent, because I'm uneducated and stupid. Anyway, let's see. July general. The Star in the Tower. Where you're going takes you to a dead end. Where you're going takes you to a level of collapse. You know, don't get under the bridge. Don't get under the collapsing bridge. I think that's the focus for July here. You don't want to get under the collapsing bridge. You don't get into a situation where you're not making the progress. You're not making some of the substantial moves that you needed to. That Star, right? It feels like I should be here, should be there. I'm going in this direction, that direction. But at the end of the day, that's sort of falling down. So definitely be careful about what you're committed to, where you're going, and definitely be careful about sort of what is above you or what is going on around you, so you don't get into a weird situation that's not going to do you a lot of good with that. Overall, July has a lot of unique and good opportunities for you. You definitely want to use those as open doors when you can see those, when you can make those happen, and I think that's going to be all right at the end of the day. All right, well, let's see who is next. We got Nylie. Is he single? Is he single? Does he got somebody on this side?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't
Let's see. If they're single, they got somebody on this side. I guess we could use This Might Hurt Tarot. Makes the most sense. It makes the most sense. So I guess we'll throw that on the barbecue and see where that goes, right? We'll see where the barbecue takes us on this particular one. Is he single? Or is this a bunch of BS? Let's see. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know. You You never know. I'm not going to do anything intuitively. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Never seen somebody single based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Wow. 7 of Wands. They're a little bit defensive about that question. They don't like answering that question. Hierophant with the Emperor. They like to do things their own way. I don't think they have a girl right now, but they're definitely in the market for one. I'm just saying. I don't think they have a girl right now, but they definitely in the market for one. You know, if somebody come up and be like, yo, what you doing? You know, I think they'd be, yay. So you got that Hierophant, you know, they're on that level of making some kind of commitment, making some kind of push towards where they would like to be. But, you know, if somebody came along, the Emperor says, I do what I want. I do what I want. 7 of Wands says they're going to get really defensive with you asking about it too. So, you know, entertainment purposes, we got another Nylie over here. Why did the last relationship go downhill? I don't know. Let's see where this takes us, where this adventure is going to be at the end of the day. Why did their relationship go straight into the gutter? Oh, Jesus. King of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. I really think that they tried too hard to keep it going. You know, you get in that level to where you're just trying too hard, and the other person's like, you know, what the fuck's going on? I really think they just tried too hard, right? The 6 of Pentacles, there's a level of imbalance. There's a level of imbalance that can't be supported. You know what I'm saying? When you loan somebody, you know, some money, and then they don't pay you back, and stuff or something. I don't know. There's this level of imbalance that was created across this. And it was just like this, you know, they were giving, and they just didn't get enough back. King of Cups just says the other person was very emotionally distant from them, probably cut off some affection and stuff like that. Ace of Wands, the other person just basically just died off and said, go away. You know, the person just said, go away. Can't handle this anymore. It's the way it goes. But yeah, there we go. There we go. As far as that is, again, entertainment purposes only. Sarah knows what I'm talking about. Sarah is next on the PayPal side. Let's do a little bit of a Sarah on the mix here. You're probably gonna get the wrong. Yeah, you may get the wrong thing. Best friend Ted. Best friend. So we got a best buddy. We got a best buddy. How can we help the best buddy? By using the Thoth deck. I mean, just saying, you know, using the Thoth, the sideways Thoth deck. That is what you can do to help anybody. It instantly improves your mood. It balances out like your calmness and your serenity and everything else. Anyway, all right. How can we help the best friend Ted? What's going on with Ted? And yeah, let's see if Ted's going to be. Well, if Ted's going to be somebody that we can help. Maybe we can help Ted. We don't know. Let's see. You know, Ted's pretty damn independent. You're going to have a problem helping Ted if you have this level. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. I would, you know, I'd basically just let him know that you're there and leave him alone. I think you'd leave him alone. You have this level of them. They are not communicating to you everything that you need to know about this situation. They have not revealed all. And that's something that is going to be a disadvantage as you kind of roll in and make an assumption. I'm trying to help. I don't think you're going to be able to do a lot, right? The Emperor, the level of independence, the emotional freedom that they like, kind of that fun, you know, kind of feel. So just bring a positive vibe, positive atmosphere to this individual, and I think that's going to be the biggest thing that you can do here. Again, you have this level of connection. They appreciate you being here. They appreciate your support and just sort of that emotional support with that. But that level of independence is just going to kind of sort of work them like, I'm good. I don't need anything. I'm good. Go away kind of thing with that. Overall, just you being there, having that lovers, having that connection, having that emotional support gives them the strength that they need to carry on, to continue on. So basically just show them that you have support, have this positive vibe as you come in, and like, don't try to overdo it. Like, I need to help you. Let me do this. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let them be independent and just be like, yo, you know, what's up? What's going on? You know, we're there to support you. We're there to have, you know, a good time and stuff like that. Did you hear the latest joke about so-and-so? I don't know, you know. Anyway, just get that positive vibe, man. A lot of people just need positive energy in their life. And it really does kind of help them and get them on that stage where, you know, they're able to deal with stuff a little bit better. All right, we got Silent Victory dealing with that. We got a little bit of a career happening over here. Let's see where that is going to take us. All right, career reading. Let's use this deck over here. It's been a minute since we have used this deck. This deck is awesome. This deck is awesome. All right, general career rating. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do in this aspect for the career? Temperance card with a 10 of swords. I think your career may take a little bit of a change. I mean, I think you have a little bit of an update, a little bit of a change, a little bit of a varying kind of thing going on here that you're going to kind of need to deal with. There's definitely some updates, some changes that are happening. You're going to have to kind of roll with that. A lot of career, a lot of workplace kind of things as well. Kind of just tells you if you're able to roll with the changes, if you're able to sort of, you know, do new things, do some experimental things, you know, sort of chase the things that are out there, you will have a level of success that otherwise people would not have, right? That temperance, right? You have something down the well. There's a lot of things that are going to come up. There's a lot of changes that are going to occur. And the 10 of swords kind of says if we can balance those out, if we can adjust to the changes, we're going to have a lot better opportunity with the career as far as that goes. There we go. All right, we got Rosemary wants to know something they want to know. Career rating for June and August. Having some issues. All right, June is over here, August over there. We'll see where that takes us, right? We got June over here. We got August over here. June. Breaking it down like MC Hammer over here. All right, career. 9 of swords. Be careful what you communicate in June. Be careful what you communicate. Well, we only have 2 days left. I assume you mean July. Anyway, all right. But be careful what you communicate. People are not having it. People are not hearing it. People are having difficulty processing what you're saying. It almost feels like that there's not something that's functioned. There's not something that works here. And it's almost like what you're relaying is not what they want to hear, and it causes some issues as far as this goes. 3 of Wands, keep an ear out, definitely for new opportunities. I think as you're approaching the end of June, which is now, sort of at the opening of July, I think that you have a lot of good opportunities that you definitely want to sort of chase if you can get those in the mix with that. All right, let's do for August. Knight of Swords. August is sort of a heads down, do the work. Heads down, do the work. I wouldn't play around. I wouldn't try to innovate. I wouldn't try to sort of express anything that's a little bit sort of counterintuitive to where you have been going. This is sort of a heads down, do the work, make things happen. Otherwise, we're going to have some difficulties at the end of the day. Definitely focus, be hyper focused on where you want to go at that time. And I think that's where we'd like to be. Overall, the 5 of Swords says there's a couple of tripping places where you don't want to trip, you don't want to fall down in August. Be careful, sort of look out, try to sort of play a little bit of advanced chess here, and I think that's going to work to your advantage, right? You don't want to sort of run into something and be like, whoa, what the hell is that? I really don't think that's going to be conducive to where you would like to be at the end of the day. All right, we got Karima phase 2 going on over here. What am I manifesting over here? What deck did we have that worked so well with you the other day? We did a deck and it was just like magic. It was literally like magic for Karima the other day. Does anybody remember what we did? Maybe that was it the teddy bear? I don't know. We'll go with the standard, I guess, Modern Love Tarot. That's always given some really good readings with that. Shamanic Journey is giving a really good reading. Shamanic Journey, what is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. It is a fine hump day. Hopefully everybody has gotten all the humps that they need for the week today. If you haven't, make up for it with tomorrow right now. All right, what am I manifesting? Yeah, that makes sense. What are we manifesting? What are we creating? What kind of good things are we sort of moving through here? Kind of sort of interested in that. It wasn't the Victorian. It was something else. So we got the standard decks are the Modern Love, the Victorian. The Modern Love is more just a direct to the point. Victorian tells like a big story or like a big show with it. Anyway, I'll remember what it was. It was something else. Anyway, what are you manifesting? 10 of Cups. You're manifesting what you want, which is good. That's good, right? The 10 of Cups. I'm manifesting what I want. And that's going to be at the end of the day. That's going to be the most important aspect here. Because, you know, I hate to be master of the obvious, but you don't want to manifest something that's going to be, you know, not conducive to your success in the long run. 7 of Pentacles is what you're doing is working. 7 of Pentacles is planting the seeds for success to make it blossom later in that 9 of Pentacles moment with that, right? 6 of Wands says you are having a level of victory. You are making a difference here. And I think that's kind of what you need, right? You want to see that I'm making a difference. You want to see that things are functional, things are working at the end of the day. You don't want to be like, yo, I'm wasting my time. This is not really functional with this. Just be careful with that 5 of Wands. We don't want to stir up the pot too much in regards to this. I think you're manifesting what you want, what you need. What you have done is working. Just be careful about stirring up the pot a little bit too much, because overall it looks like you're on the road to success with that, and I think that's going to be great indeed, right? I think that's going to be great indeed. It was the Mons Tarot. Sarah, thank you so much. Appreciate you. There you go. Sarah remembered. All right, let's see. Does he still have feelings? What are we wanting? Where are we going with this particular connection with this? I think that they've always had feelings. They're not just cutting off the feelings. I think they've always had feelings, and they do want to make you happy. We kind of see that, right? But we have a little bit of a distance, a little bit of a disconnect from this particular thing, and that could be sort of working against us at the moment. So what are we wanting from this connection? How are we feeling? You know, you're just looking at that Wheel of Fortune over here. They just want something steady, something reliable, something predictable that's going to be good mix. It's going to be good for everybody. Definitely waiting for that. Queen of Swords says some of the biting tone that they've had to you lately definitely sort of relaxes. Definitely is not going to be something that they constantly do. Just be aware of that. Because the King of Pentacles, again, sort of really talks about that Leo aspect of them, that satiated aspect, like I have everything I need. You're a big bonus to what I have, and I really appreciate you being around with that. So they've always had feelings. But yeah, there's a level of disconnect, a level of goals not orienting in the way that they would like it to be at the end of the day with that. We got Mina is the goal that I have been orienting towards. Let's get a little Mina's bookshelf over here. We're going to go ahead. And by the way, when the Tasty Tarot comes, we are going to have the opportunity to play the Tasty Tarot. If you want the Tasty Tarot in your reading when it gets here, I'll let you know when it gets here, and you can get a reading with that one. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one. So we can kind of see how it reads, kind of its mood kind of thing. So it's about another week and a half before it gets here, but I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. By the way, if you don't know what this is my other deck that, you know, I got a bunch of. My other deck that I got a bunch of. Actually found a lot of boxes that I didn't know I had for this damn deck. Anyway, all right. Will any of the applications I sent lately go through? The third one that you did will go through. Yeah. Ace of Swords, the connection, the communication that you had. 1, 2, 3. That third one goes through, makes it through, gets in there, pokes through to that level that you've been waiting for, pokes through to that exciting level that you have been looking at. 7 of Cups says there's a lot of irons in the fire right now. You're trying to do one of everything. But that third one, the third connection, the third application is really going to hit it off. So yes. We got the thumbs up. I guess we can do the thumbs up and the party, or just the thumbs up. I don't know what you want to do with that. You know, if you're happy with the thumbs up, we'll do the thumbs up. If you need the party, we can do the party. But the third one is connection. The third one is the connection that you have been waiting for. And that is the one that makes the grade. All right, what should I do to make myself happier? I think that you should not use this deck. I think that you should use this deck from Kitten Shops. That makes everybody happy. Can you use this deck and not be happy? No, it's impossible. You put this on the table, it instantly cures all depressions. I mean, it just immediately does it, right? What should I do to make myself happier? Oh, man, you got that justice card. Stop trying to even out everything. Do you really need to chase some of the things? Do you really need to think about some of the things that we've been thinking about? How much of your time have you wasted over here thinking about stuff that you can't control, you can't do anything about, and you damn sure ain't going to get any results from? I'll wait for a response. Control your thoughts. Everything doesn't need to be right. Everything doesn't need to be balanced. Everything doesn't need to be perfect. Sometimes things suck. Sometimes you're doing an oil painting and the cat jumps on that damn thing and you're like, oh my God, Z, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't be perfect. Stop trying to make it that way. You don't need to balance out. You don't need to have justice in everything with that. Chase your passions. You can also do that to make yourself happier. So the more passionate, the more excited, the more exhilarated you are about a particular thing, that happens. And that is something very good for you, right? Very good for you indeed. 5 of Cups. Just stop focusing on the negative. The negatives out there, the positives out there. I got 100 good comments on YouTube. I got 1 crappy comment on YouTube. I could obsess over that crappy comment, but instead I just hit ban on his ass because F him, you know? But I'm just saying, the 5 of Cups. Watch your thoughts. Control your thoughts. Stop trying to control what you can't control. It happens. Focus on your passions, and you will be passionate and amazed and excited about how everything goes with that. All right, we got Ralph and Frank. We got a bunch of people in the mix. I guess we continue to use that. We got Samantha is next. We got Karima, the last phase. And we'll do Lani at the very end. We got Amerah in the mix as well here. Judgment, Devil, lots of majors over here. Ralph's thoughts towards me. Give them a second chance. They screwed up. They did something. They need a second chance. If you just would give them that judgment card, if you would give them that second chance, they'd be loving and amazing and excellent. I think that's going to be something that they wish that would happen, right? The devil says that some of their previous actions are just not good. They're just not good, but you're going to have to survive. You're going to have to survive with that. If we sort of work together, if we make that happen, if we have a lot of good things there, I think that's it. I think that's it. So yeah, Ralph is like, forgive me. Let's start over. That's basically it with that. All right. We got Frank. We got Ralph, Frank, and a cat. Ralph, Frank, and a cat. I don't know if all those go together or not, but maybe. We'll see. Ralph, Frank. We have a lot of cat decks. So we're going to use a kitty deck. When we have that, when we make that happen indeed. The Tower, the Emperor, and that 10, right? The Tower. Frank is about to cause a major disruption in your life, I gotta say. Frank is a little bit maybe on the narcissistic side, or they're doing something that's not conducive to how you sort of want it to be, but they're about to cause a little bit of a turmoil in the sort of the connection in the relationship that you have. So you're going to have to get a little bit prepared to make that, to deal with that, right? The Emperor, a little bit on the narcissistic side, a little bit leaning on, I do what I want, 10 of Wands, I'm going to unload on you, I don't care what the consequences are. At the end of the day, it's not something that works, but yeah, you know, if you can deal with it, that's going to be good at the end of the day with that. We got a kitty cat is next. Let's go to the cat deck and see where the kitty cat is going to take us. We got a dog deck. We got a kitty. Where's the hell the kitty deck? There's a kitty here. All right. We got that. We're going to have to call the kitty deck and see where that is, see where that takes us. All right. We'll see where that goes. All right. We'll adopt a cat. We have an opportunity to adopt a kitty, and this particular kitty may be the kitty that we want. It may be the kitty that we like. Let's see where that is going to take us at the end of the day. Queen of Cups, Judgment is on every deck, on every reading, apparently. Will you adopt a cat? Yes. The Hermit says they are alone. They've been waiting. They want you. It's definitely somebody that needs you. And you kind of see this cat as somebody in need, somebody that sort of needs needs that opportunity, that needs that open door, and I think you're going to be pretty happy here. You get the Judgment card as well. Always a beautiful, right? The reincarnation. It's almost like that this cat gets you more excited. This cat gets your attention more than any other cat, really. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups, you have an emotional resonance. I think they sort of get that emotional kick. They get that emotional excitement going. We're like, yes, that's awesome. I really like it, right? So I think that's going to be good. I think it's going to be good overall. So there we go. All right. That is the end of the kitty deck. And you go, oh, the Mons Tarot. So we talked about that. Mons Tarot was like the unexpected win, with Karima phase 3 going over there. Let's make the Mons Tarot sing tonight. Yeah, it was like unexpected. Like I just threw it down on the table. I'm like, I'm going to give it a shot. And it gave Karima like one of the best readings we've had. So we're just going to have to lean on this right now. We're going to see where this takes us. What is he liking about me right now? What kind of things do we enjoy? What kind of things do we like? What kind of things do we appreciate with that? We got Amerah and Lani. Appreciate you. You're going to be in a couple of moments with that. The three of cups. Hey, they like it on the side. What are they liking about you? The devil, the opportunity, the physical opportunity that they otherwise would not have. That Three of Cups liking it on the side, the Hanged Monster. You bring a little bit of a difference of opinion. You bring a little bit of a difference of sort of, that they like it, they really enjoy, because life is kind of boring sometimes. You definitely spice it up as they like it with that Devil card. Indeed. Everybody likes a little bit of that spice, making it happen. Page of Pentacles, this is something where they like the fact that we can build something together. We can build it as a team, and I think that's what they like as well. Indeed. Oh, that's a good read. I like that one. Hidden thoughts and feelings that we're not showing, and what actions do we got going on with that? All right. Let's see where this is going to take us here. I don't know. Hidden thoughts and actions. Two of Wands. Again, I'm going to say it again. I think they have some plans they haven't told you about. I'm going to repeat it. They have some plans they haven't told you about. The Two of Wands, I have the ability, I have the mastery to do certain things, but, this is kind of one of those things where I'm going to sort of focus, and I have some plans that I haven't verbalized. Seven of Cups says they have more than one plan in that mix. I definitely think they're sort of planning for the future, planning for the next phase, and, looking good with them. Four of Swords says be patient with them. Be patient with them. That's something they haven't expressed. That's something they haven't told you. You just have to be patient. Let things go the way that they need to go at the end of the day, because the Queen of Swords says the more biting, the more expressive, the more demands that we kind of have within this kind of ruins some of the plans, ruins some of the excitement, because I really think that they have some plans that they're going to reveal later with that. All right, we got the actions. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Reiki, I've got a question for you about cancer stuff. I'll hit you up on Instagram. Just a simple question. I've had like nausea. It never goes away. Like it never goes away. Anyway, I'm wondering if keto would clear that up some. I've been reading that keto, you don't feed the cancer cells and all this other stuff. Anyway, I'll hear you. All right. But yeah, what's important actions are going to take next? Five of Cups. I think they need to sort of get your disappointment in check, right? They need to get your disappointment in check. You are clearly disappointed. You do have some things that you don't like. And again, they want to make you happy, right? They want to get that strength. They want to be able to get that Leo aspect, that conqueror aspect out there, and kind of be like, yes, I have the control over it. I'm sort of taming the lion as it goes with that. But that's the thing. They just basically want to get you to where you're under control, or get you to where you have a little bit of a better opportunity here, because it feels like that they're the magician, but they're not able to do the magic on you. They're not able to express this on you. So basically, I think they're going to try to get you under control at this point, alleviate some of your concerns, alleviate some of your problems with that. And the High Priestess sort of get you to express everything that's on your mind rather than some of it trickle out piece by piece kind of thing as well. At least that's what I think. Amerah is next. Amerah, I want to know. Hello. Well, hello to you. What is going on, Amerah? We're going to put the Mons Tarot. Ooh, and some good readings. Some good readings on the Mons Tarot. All right, we're going to do, you know, Teddy can't be here today, but in memory of Teddy, in respect of Teddy, we're going to use the Teddy Bear Tarot. So hopefully Teddy Bear's feeling a little bit better later. But yeah, let's get some teddy bear action going on there. How does Steven feel about moving to Florida, which may tank our damn relationship? I don't know. I got nothing intuitively. Let's go. Let's go. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. And they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. What's in Florida? What's in Florida that's so important to them? They want to escape. They want to have new opportunities, right? There's some job opportunity that they're going to have in Florida that makes all of this go away. All of this go away. They may have a job opportunity they haven't told you about, right? We're giving. We have the Pentacle here. We have a new job opportunity here. The Empress says, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, whatever happens. But I just need more opportunity. I just need more open doors with that. They just don't care. I think they're really focused either on career, job. They're focused on opportunities. There's something waiting for them that they are enthusiastic about, right? The Florida beaches and sun. Well, it's like 105 degrees in Texas, so Texas is out. You know, screw Texas. But yeah. You know, 105 in Texas. I need to start more oil painting. You know, I say it every time. But, you know, that's the way it goes. And the other way it goes is the beautiful, the wonderful, the absolutely amazing Lani is next. All right, let's see where this is going to take us. A little Baroque tarot with that. Beaches and sun and retirees. That's what you get in Florida. Beaches, sun, and retirees. Because it seems like everybody goes over there. Oh, no, we'll see, you know. And all right, will the Gemini and I get through the talk we have? Yes. What can I expect? Any advice? I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get the Baroque Tarot logo and move it. Basically, when we get through the talk that he wants to have, yes, the Fool, you're going to have to go with it. And this is something you're not going to like to do, but I'm going to tell you anyway, go with it, roll with it, ride the waves, right? Because this is something you can't really control with this. The Fool into the Knight of Wands. Roll with this adventure. Don't expect anything big from it. Don't expect any big opportunities, anything, you know, major happening here. It just feels like the High Priest says, we need to relay the information and then we're done. So roll with it. Don't have any big reactions. Just roll with what they say, because I really think that they're not sure what the hell they want to say. I really think you have a level of indecisiveness or a level of, you know, kind of I'm winging it kind of feeling in this opportunity as it goes through. Overall, the Two of Wands, just they have this magic thing in their head where they think if they say certain things, you're going to change. You're going to like blossom. You're going to be the caterpillar that turns into the butterfly if they say particular things. You know, remember what I'm saying right now, because during the talk, you're going to be like, damn, that fat boy on YouTube was right. He thinks that he's just going to magically produce things off of his mouth that are just going to make everything the way that they want it. but you know, that's not reality. But hey, you know, that's a Gemini. Hashtag not all Geminis. All right, what can I expect? Any advice? Wheel of Fortune. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just let it, just ride with it, just roll with it. This is gonna be something where they're gonna be like, oh, blah 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 blah. You're like, oh, okay, whatever. You know, I'll roll with that. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. This is how the last talk they're gonna have. They feel like they need to They need to express 10% of what they need to say, and then later they're going to express another 10% of what they need to say. They're going to guide you down the merry path of the yellow brick road with that, right? Four of Pentacles, I can't express everything. I can't do it all at once. God forbid. That'd be too convenient for Lani, but, you know, hey, way it goes. Overall, Temperance are going to try to soothe the lion. They're going to try to soothe a little bit of that. They're going to try to mix things the way that they should not be mixed. And, you know, there's a level of disappointment you're going to feel. Don't feel it, because, again, there's more coming through. There's more waiting for this. And, again, they think that their magic tongue, you know, that sounds terrible, but oh well. They think that their magic tongue is going to spew something out there that makes all of these things do what they want. All right? It makes all of the things do what they want. And that is it from me. We will see you tomorrow.